Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. And today, we're looking at Big Baby Jarrell Miller's statement, released a day or two ago, pertaining to regarding his failed drug test. So without much further ado, let's get into it.
It's your boy here, Big Baby Miller, man. I just want to give a shout out to the fans and people out there. Listen, don't believe everything you hear, but we got a lot of great interviews and information coming out real soon. I want you guys to check it out and listen. Shout out to Ruiz if he gets the fight. What else can I say, man? This is the sport of boxing. A lot of people want to point the finger. Remember, you got 4 pointing right back at you. Or is it 3? Either ways, tune in, check us out. A lot of good things coming in the future. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want it to work out. But like I said, God got a plan. And I ain't going nowhere. Still.
Okay, so those were the words of Big Belly Jarrell Miller. Now, let's get into it. He says that he's still in the gym, still working out. And I must say he did look in the face. He looked very lean. Unlike here, as we know, he had dosed up with all manner of drugs. We know what they were. GW1516, human growth hormone, EPO for stamina. He goes on to say, when you point the finger, 3 or 4 fingers are pointing back at you. Yeah, I think it was 3 because the index finger's pointing. Well, that's very interesting. That's a very interesting statement, because who was it that was pointing the finger? Jarrell? Who was it that was pointing the finger? I think if you go back and check the record books, check the stats, it was you. It was you, Jarrell. And you're right. You were pointing the finger and the 3 fingers were pointing back at you. And surely enough, it turns out that you popped. You popped dirty. So those 3 fingers that were pointing back at you were not lying. They were telling the truth. Perhaps if you had not pointed the finger so much, if you weren't so busy pointing fingers and spent more time actually training au natural, perhaps then you wouldn't have popped dirty for 3 strong drugs. Jarrell, you told on yourself. You were the dirty one. Those 3 fingers told the tale. They told the tale of a man who was not comfortable stepping in the ring versus Anthony the Landlord Joshua. And sure enough, those 3 fat stubby fingers of yours, Jarrell, they told on you, Jarrell. They told the tale of a man who was not confident enough to step in the ring with Anthony the Landlord Joshua. Au natural. So that's it, folks. When will he come back? Well, he's got a 6-month suspension from the WBA. So you can see Jarrell Miller in 6 months' time. Who will he be fighting? Who knows? How long will it take him to get back in the top 10? Well, for sure, it won't be within 6 months. More likely a year. And hopefully, this time, when he comes back, he will be tested on his very first bout. It is essential that big belly, pin cushion ass Jarrell Miller gets tested on his return to the battlefield. You've been listening to Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. Like, subscribe if you have not done so already, comment, and share. and I'm